Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 4. We'll present about disease control on rambutan. Before we start our presentation, let me introduce our member. Endah Paramita with student number 87, Ogi Prayoga with student number 121, Gracela Nanda with student number 169, Setyawan with student number 173, Teksenia Saswati with student number 189, and Uliyatul Muhmiroh with student number 243. Next, the topic that we will discuss is introduction, rambutan pest, types of disease and types of control, and conclusion. Introduction. Rambutan is plant organism from Indonesia and Malaysia. Rambutan fruits are deliberately cultivated to use the fruit which has nutrients, starch, and types of sugar that soluble. Pests and pathogens attack loss of crop yields and reduce the quality of the result, so it needs to be controlled.
Rambutan plants. Kingdom Plantae, division Spermatophyta, subdivision Angiospermae, class Dicotyledon, ordo Sapindales, family Sapindaceae, genus Nephelium, and species is Nephelium lapaceum. Rambutan fruit has a high economic value because besides being consumed by the domestic community, it turned out that rambutan is also exported. In order to produce optimally, it is better to control various diseases that attack plants. Next. Types of pests and types of control. First is chocolate root. Symptoms on the stem, there are bright black spots. On young fruit stalk, yellowish brown spot, then turn blackish brown. Affect fruit falls prematurely. Young stem that are attacked become swollen and necrosis occur. Control methods by spraying with a mixture of fungicide containing copper or Cu and sulfur or S. Spraying is done when the tree is flowering or when the fruit is almost ready to be picked.
Okay, the next is black soot fungus or Mayola nepelisac. Symptoms: the color of the fruit and the hair of the fruit, which was red, turned dirty black, unattractive because it was covered with black soot. The appearance of the fruit is unattractive and has a lot of ants. For control methods, this black soot disease can be controlled by blowing sulfur powder. Next. The next one, white thread. Symptoms: on the branch and twigs of the affected rambutan tree, there are usually white threads consisting of fungal mycelium. The threads evenly cover the rambutan leaves, causing the leaves to die. To control methods: first, technical and chemical. Technical, by pruning diseased branch or twigs. Then the result of the pruning must be burned immediately. And chemical, by spraying fungicides, Pinlet and Profit adjust to the dose list on the package. Next.
Okay, so the next one is powdery mildew. Symptoms: on the surface of the affected plant, there is a grayish white powder. Affected plants are flower and fruit shoots that eventually fall or dry black like burning. The control method of this disease is by technical, like doing sanitation, namely by cutting branches or twigs with heavily affected flower buds, and fruit. The second one is chemical by spraying the active ingredient binomial such as benlate with a frequency of once every 2 weeks in the morning. Next, the next one is mushroom peel. Symptoms of this disease is usually develop cobweb-like fungal threads that develop into pink fungal crust. The control method of this disease, the first one is technical by cutting a length of 30 centimeters below the branch affected by the fungus, then burned into the place that has provided. The second one is by chemical control. Apply a fungicide on the affected part of the fungus upas. It is better to apply it in the morning. Next.
The next is stem cancer. The stem cancer have symptoms. The affected stem are covered with scabies, which interferes with stem growth and production. This disease can be done by technical control by scraping the lumps on the affected stem, then left for 3 until 4 days. The second one is by chemical control, spraying or smearing with a mixture of carbolic solution and detergent. Next. And then leaf spot. This disease have symptoms. The affected stem and leaves look like tinea versicolor. This disease appears in the rainy season. Control method can be done by using Burdock's porridge or California porridge with the appropriate dosage stated on the package. Next. Next is white root disease. The symptoms are white root disease caused by the fungus Rigidoporus lignosus with white rhizome markings attached to the roots. When peeled, the affected roots turn brown. Control methods is carried out to provide a 0.3% benlate fungicide with the appropriate dose stated on the package. Next.
Okay, so the conclusion is rambutan or Nephelium lapaceum L is a horticultural fruit plant in the form of a tree with the family of Sabindaceae. Types of disease on this rambutan plant are chocolate rot, like shoot fungus or Mayolana sac, white threads, powdery mildew, mushroom peel, stem cancer, leaf spot, and white root disease. To reduce this impact, some disease can be done by the chemical control and the technical control. The control is by applying a mixture of the sulfur powder and pruning branches that are affected by the disease. So thank you for your attention. If you have any question, let's discuss it together on WhatsApp group or in comment column below. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.